Elfen Lied. What an anime when I was 13 years old. I watched it with a German dub because it had a German dub, so I watched that one. What a great anime. I don't even know what to say, I'm speechless. I love this anime so much. Like, retrospectively, it was not much. But to me at the time, it was everything, honestly. I love that it had a bunch of girls with pink hair and pink eyes, and they killed people. What an amazing anime that was. It had everything. Girls with horns that looked like cat ears, and they had pink hair. What else could you possibly want? And since that's what I got out of the anime, this has always already inspired me to, well, this anime inspired my own OC, Magdalena, who also has pink hair and kills people and has a miserable, miserable life and a lot of trauma, which is exactly why I chose to draw these two together, Lucy and Nana, because I love Nana. I've always loved Nana so much. She's like, I have daddy issues, and Lucy is like, I tore all your limbs off. And I love that for them. They're so cute. They should be besties. I took 3 hours to draw this. I took some breaks in between. This is one of those. I didn't know what to do with the legs, as always, because I don't plan out anything, and then I start from drawing the faces and the head, and then I just go from there. So originally, my plan was to kind of include the Clonius hands, like the phantom limbs, you know. But then I ended up actually drawing 4 hands in this piece, and I was like, that's enough. That's enough hands. That's enough hands for one piece. And I didn't want to draw the phantom limbs anymore. And I thought this was good enough, so that's what I did. I did also, after watching the anime, buy the manga. But it was still coming out at the time, so I was like waiting and waiting and waiting for volume 5, I think, and it just didn't come out. So I stopped buying the manga and never finished reading the manga. Maybe someday I will. I try to, like, with everything, I try to kind of copy some stuff from the original art style, and in this one I tried to do the eyes, and I think I did quite well with those. Especially the, Nana's eyes. I think I got that. I got there. I really love when I draw one hand and I think, wow, drawing hands easy. It's so easy and simple. I can do this. I can draw many hands. And then I get stuck drawing one hand and I'm like, how do hands work? That's too small. That's too big. That's too flat. I don't know how anything works. This one in particular, I got stuck. So can you stop crying? Baby, stop crying. So originally, my plan was to have Lucy hold Nana with her phantom hands, limbs, arms, whatever. Ow! 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 I'm being attacked. That was my plan originally, but then I got tired of drawing hands, so I didn't do that. If you can hear my cat in the background, no you can't. So you'll just have to imagine that you cannot see the phantom hands. They're there, I promise. They are. They are in the picture, you just can't see them. I ended up deciding not to draw a background for this one because I already drew 2 people for this one and they were interacting. So I thought, I don't have to draw a background. And I also didn't know what to do for a background, so I didn't do anything. I also wanted to try to get to a kind of cleaner art style with this one. So I used the binary pen. Instead of my usual sketchy pen. I got kind of stuck trying to color this though, because I just couldn't figure out how to make the colors work. I want them to look nice and clean, but I don't know how to do that. I'm also just really bad at cell shading, so I try. I really admire how some people can make things look nice with just flat colors. I can't do that. I kinda tried with this one, but I don't think it worked. Anyways. When I watched this anime as a child, I immediately showed it to all my friends. I was like, look, how great and violent this is. And they were like, wow, this is so great and violent. I couldn't remember if my brother had watched it, so I asked him today, and he's never seen it. I really like Lucy's outfit. Nana's outfit too. I was contemplating whether or not to give her the necktie around her horns, but I decided against it because first of all, I didn't want to draw it, and second of all, I didn't think it was that important because she doesn't have it all the time anyways, and I thought it would make the picture too cluttered. The way they draw these huge eyes for the characters, and when they get serious, the eyes just get like normal sized, is kind of weird and difficult to imitate. I didn't know how to get the shade for the hair right, because it didn't look right, and then I shaded it, and I thought, okay, that looks better. I don't know exactly. Because I feel like it's inconsistent in the anime as well. Sometimes it's more red, and sometimes it's more purple, so I don't know. This is me trying to get it to look nice without coloring it anymore. Just trying out some sliders. Will I learn anything from this? Probably not. Maybe I'll try to not use sliders anymore. Tired of using sliders. Maybe I should just learn color theory again. And again. I also liked the anime so much at the time that I learned the lyrics to the opening song. Which is a good skill to have, because I didn't have Latin in school. I had French, which sucked.